Okay, so I did a video today about receiving a new toy. This is the RPS Hawk. It's a Chinese-made dual sport that you get shipped to you from China. And unfortunately, I had an issue with mine when it arrived. And what you're looking at here is a picture of the portion of the crate that it came in, and you can see the damage here that was done in shipping. And unfortunately, that did result in some damage to the bike that did require repair before I could ride the bike. You can see what you're looking at here is at the top of the triple tree. So you can see that it was bolted to this crossbar here that actually attached it to the crate. And obviously the crate took a hit and transferred that directly to these handlebar mounts at the top of the triple tree and snapped one of them off, unfortunately. I couldn't fully assemble the bike without getting a replacement part from the manufacturer, which they did agree to send out. So this is the replacement part that they sent me, and obviously shiny new, and probably ended up removing it from another bike at the dealer because it came in pretty quick, and even though it did come in pretty quick, I was impatient and decided that I was going to make a repair myself. So I haven't actually installed this yet. So looking at this new part I'll use for illustration purposes here, you can see that underneath where the bolts come through from the handlebars, that it is hollow under there, and you can actually see the threads. So gave me an idea. I figured I would go ahead and send a bolt all the way through and send it up through the bottom instead of bolting it down from the top, and then that would affix the broken part to the rest of the triple tree, and I would be able to bolt it down tight. And I just used a washer, which I ground off flat on one side to fit into the shape of the opening there, and then I epoxied it together. And I also used some epoxy on the part itself where it was broken, and that does seem to have made a fairly strong repair. So given the design of the part itself, it does seem to be kind of weak there. It is a weak point in the part, and I think that when I do replace this part, which I will do eventually, regardless of whether the repair I made fails or not, I think I will do the same thing and run the bolts up through from the bottom on that part to reinforce that a little bit so that that can't happen again if I crash the bike, or if I drop the bike and the handlebars take a hit. I don't want that to be a weak spot. So it might be a good idea just to keep those bolts in there, even on the new part, and that'll just add a little bit of strength to it. Anyway, that's my repair, and I will make a full review on this thing eventually. And the manufacturer did take care of me on the new part, so I really don't have any complaints yet. But we'll see how it goes. Put another few hundred miles on it, and then we'll do a good review.